Have you played the Stanley Parable before? Yes, I am very familiar with the game. Please adjust the slider until the computer is barely visible. Okay, so we probably want it about there. We want it a bit too, or a bit more than the normal person just because of the video. Please enter the current time. Okay, so it's going to do this then. Well, okay, that's AM. This is still AM? That's PM, okay. So it's 5... As it's American, it won't do like the, above 12, like it won't do 13, it would do 1. Is 5:24. Do I want this absolutely correct? Okay, yeah, so it's almost 25. I'll change it about 24:58. So then hopefully it should be, because at the moment the game's actually not open. 57, 58, 59, there we go. Okay, so now it's 5:25. That's pretty much perfect. Accessibility settings can be assessed or accessed from the main menu. I need to enter the current time again. If I just go down, I guess that's fine. I guess I'll just go 5:27 because it's probably closer to 5:27 now. There we go. My apologies for this. I just want to make sure everything is correct. Hang on. Before we get started, can I just say something? This didn't happen before. Thank you for actually setting the clock both times you booted up the game. The hell? A lot of people don't take that step seriously. They just leave the clock set at 12 and call it a day. Okay, I guess we've got a little Easter egg. Amazing. Well, welcome to the video, people on YouTube. You've actually taken the time to set the clock, and I appreciate that. That's how I know that you care about this experience. You're paying attention. I don't even have any way of knowing if your times... Oh, I thought that's what it was, that they know it's correct. The times you're setting are correct. Tell you what, I'll make you a deal. Since you've been so cooperative, next time you build up the game and see the screen, you just set the clock to your favourite time. Go ahead, pick whichever time you want, even if it's not the correct time, you've earned it. Oh, I freaking love it. I haven't even began the game and I already freaking like it. This is not a 12-hour stream, by the way. I'm just going to be like the video I want out today, so I'll just be playing for about an hour, something like that. But then maybe other videos will be a bit longer. I mean, usually with this game, you complete it, so I'm hopefully going to be finishing it, as in start to finish, but obviously there's different branching paths you can do. You can go left, right, and then left, right, from like the different ones you go. Alright, I'll let you go back to the video game now. So what is up, bosses? It's your boy, Boss Fatwod, and you are playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. Jesus Christ. We are actually here. We are freaking here. So apparently, I got a bit confused when I downloaded the game, because I saw something saying that the game came with, like, this is on Steam, or on PC, funnily enough. You can see my mouse here. I can't actually turn it off, I guess. You just see the mouse, because you can see the mouse in the monitor. You can see there's just like a continuation of the main menu screen all the way through the monitor. You can see it literally infinitely. But yeah, I got confused, but basically, you don't get a copy of the original game. The original game is just inside of this one. So, if we go begin the game, the end is never. Yeah, so that thing, it might do something like setting the time again. I guess that's an easy thing that I can do, like I can just load up the game 3 times. But here we go. One of my favorite games of all time, this is.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons.
Also today, in American time, is 4th of the 27th.
Desk, telling him what buttons
a nice day to release the game.
How long to push them, and in what order.
I mean, really, he should be employee 2704 or 274.
Every day of every month of every year.
Yes, he did.
Although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the
so they haven't really changed this bit, which I guess it's kind of nice.
For this job.
I've seen by the screenshots the graphics definitely have improved. I mean, it's not... With this game, it's not about the graphics, it's just seeing there's, I think, 30 different... 30 more endings, should I add?
Something that would forever change Stanley.
I mean, this isn't the original game anyway, it took hours to finish it.
He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor.
I wonder why that's happened.
No one had showed up to give him instructions.
This is different.
Call a meeting.
This is completely different. You never got shots of the actual office.
Never in all
it just stayed in
the company
his office before.
This happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move.
I can somewhat hear that they've, like, the narrator's actually
as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got
done the voice acting
again and stepped out of his office.
Oh yes, he freaking did. Oh my god. Holy crap. So for right now, you can't really tell. Does it say on here? It doesn't. Oh yeah, begin the game again, that's right. You can't really tell. So, there is something I want to do straight away. Does this still work? Where is it actually? There's something I know you can do in here. I can go through that, apparently. That's great. Oh yeah, so... Oh, is it just E? Just E. Okay, so you press E and you can hear... There's like a keyboard sound. You can't jump, get your first achievement. I didn't press space. I did not press space. I pressed space after I got the achievement. The hell? Okay, and I got an achievement saying I got my first achievement. F1? Press F1 does something, maybe? It doesn't. I swear there was a thing... Oh no, I know there's a thing like this. You close the door.
But Stanley
I'm pretty sure there's a thing like you can unplug... No, that's in a different place, yeah. I'm getting mixed up.
The crucial outcome fell under his responsibility. He had never
I'm kind of going to treat this like if I remember something in the moment, I'm going to do that.
This couldn't go anywhere except badly. The thing to do now,
I really hope there's like a list of all the things you can do and then you can not showing you.
Nothing will break me.
Then like now this happens, hopefully on the list you can see you've done it and you don't do the same thing twice.
Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the
chairs are very much so fake, as you can tell.
But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt,
that's great.
was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come.
Hello, mate, by the way. I don't know what stream you were in before, but I remember you from previously.
Soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit
Isn't the time broken as well? Now it's even closer. Yes.
Here it comes.
Here it comes, and then a black screen. There we go. So that, ladies and gentlemen, was my full series of the Stanley Parable. Hopefully you enjoyed that. I'm only freaking kidding. What happens? I know you can just begin the game again. What happens if I do it again?
But Stanley simply couldn't.
The same thing. Let's begin the game again, shall we? God, that freaking loading time. That loading time is about a fifth, maybe even a tenth of what, like, I remember watching Markiplier play this. And because, like, that was back in the day when he didn't really edit the videos, or he did. I mean, one of them, literally, he started with a freaking, like, he did his intro and then he was like, that's not a good intro, and then did it again. So that's the era where you didn't really, like, editing wasn't a thing that people did. It was like 2013 this game was, so
perhaps he had simply
editing really wasn't a thing in the game yet. Do I do the stuff that I know? Because I know that clicking on one of these doors 5 times is a thing. Was it 430?
Oh, please.
There we go. Yes.
Are you really just doing this for the achievement?
Yes, I am.
Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think?
A weird horror game with the card cabinets.
No. I can't just give these merits away for such little.
You mean in this game?
A measly
I can't remember that one.
Clicks. Now suppose.
Oh yeah, no, you're talking about where you were before.
I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
The card cabinets. What? I can't remember what that is. Mean feeding the cat. I genuinely, this is only like the 20-second stream I've done, and I genuinely can't even remember what that freaking is. A Janitor Bleeds, maybe? The game of like the arcades? Or the Muppet horror game? Either way, this is Stanley Parable. You said something, didn't you? And I wasn't paying attention. I completely forget what you said. I might restart and try and do that again, because I completely forgot what you actually said, mate.
All of his co-workers would go, oh, please.
I'm just doing this for the achievement, yes.
For the achievement?
Yes, I am.
Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth?
I literally pressed space, and you gave me 2 achievements straight away. So yes, that is all achievements are worth. Can you see the achievements, actually?
Now suppose
I can't remember.
The door
or like I didn't actually...
I would say that's
oh, that's what you do, yeah. Didn't actually look over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort.
I mean, to be fair, that was pretty easy. Then again, as I said, I pressed space and got 2 achievements.
Almost certainly
50 clicks. Great. Can I click? And it does it? Oh, I can. Let's do really freaking fast. You guys can hear all of this?
No, I'm
there we go.
Not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be
the janitor
true
one, yeah.
Reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost.
All right, let's do it then.
Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
417? This is new territory here. We haven't freaking been this far yet. We've got almost 3 achievements and yet to actually see pretty much any of the game. How many clicks did you say? I guess I'll just keep clicking.
Now, go click a few times on door 437.
437. I remember this. Hopefully I'll just go Wait, 437 was just this one here.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere.
Yes,
now,
we are.
door
I'm freaking feeling
415.
pumped.
Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
415. Oh, I guess it actually shows you there. Yeah, so 431 to 436 there. I was about... No, wait. 431 to 436. Oh, the desks maybe. I was about to say, I'm 427 and I'm there. I guess where's my desk as well? Is my desk here? Or have I not got a desk? Oh yeah, these things I can do, I guess. Input received. Awesome. I forget what door. It was 43 something, right, wasn't it? 437? No, 415. That was it, 415.
Now, back to door number 437.
Should definitely be paying attention. I've forgotten. Jesus Christ, I've forgotten again. Was it just this? No, 427? Was it my one? I know this one's one of them. No, I've genuinely forgotten again. No, 437.
Let's see.
I remember the 7, yeah.
Click on, well, I don't know.
The copy machine. Amazing. I know that is... here? No, that's not here. Is it further on? It's not further on. Okay, so it's just the initial place that we start in. I guess, I mean, we could do the complete opposite of what I usually do. We could spend the first freaking video just getting all of the achievements.
Room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
So freaking hype. This is the best achievement I've ever freaking got, or half of ever got.
Now go climb on employee 419.
Climb on employee 419 desk, because I know that's quite freaking difficult to do. This is not where 419 is. Where's 419? Is it here? Oh, 418. Oh, 419 is just this one here.
Yes,
yeah, there we go.
This is great. You're putting it all on the line, Stanley.
I shall press all the different buttons. Like you can't jump, maybe shift. You can't sprint.
Give me a few clicks on door 416.
416 will be over this way. Or 416 is right here.
We've almost got it.
That was 2,
now
right? 2 or 3.
Copy machine, do that one again. Do
the copy machine one again. Freaking loved that before. I remember thinking it was a coffee machine originally and getting really confused.
Finish it off, Stanley.
5 clicks on door 430. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes, we did
yes.
it.
Oh, you can't see the achievements.
Oh, wow.
How sad.
That felt amazing.
Click on door 430 5 times.
You
Hell
really
yes.
earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today. Just think, only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks.
Yes,
Really
it is.
now, what were you thinking?
Oh god, they've made that so much easier. Do I do this? Let's do this. Why not? God, they made that so much freaking easier.
At first,
Stanley thought he had broken the map.
Until he heard
this isn't me breaking the map.
Realized it was part of the game's design all along.
God, it's so weird just knowing literally everything about this. It's going to be so cool when I go into an area and it's just I just don't freaking recognize it. Because I only like that Markiplier series I mentioned. I've only saw that at the beginning of this year, maybe. Was the last time I saw it? That was the first time.
Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in?
I've never actually heard the dialogue from Yes, I think.
Are you sick of this gag yet?
Yeah, so I actually haven't heard one of these. I think it's Yes.
Well, I don't know how to say
I'll
this
do both of them now anyway.
But you could literally just hit escape and restart the game any old time you want. Like right now. You could have done it just then.
Could have done it then as well.
Would also be an appropriate time to quit.
In fact, and you're not going to believe me, people watching, but right now, I could also press escape and go out of the freaking game. See? I can physically pause the game.
Going on where you are literally unable to act on your own desires.
But I could remove this. I could break my keyboard and then be stuck here forever.
I'm going to try and make this as miserable as possible and see how long you can maintain.
I can maintain forever, mate. The problem as well, I guess one of the problems with this game is
named Stanley.
I thought it was just going to be music like that. If it was just music, then I wouldn't know if there's actually any more dialogue after this.
Must be told, he was not
as long as he's still talking, we are staying.
Quite particularly gangly. What's Stanley
this is a game as well where it really freaking pushes my patience because I'm a very not patient person.
He did it all day.
Mainly when it comes to like doing the same thing over and over again, which I guess this game is doing the same thing over and over again, starting at the same place, doing the same things. I guess like his whole job is just sitting there pressing this. You can hear that? Hopefully that overtakes me actually pressing my keyboard actually.
And keep playing along, you too.
Oh, it's also click as well, yeah.
Quite unbearable. You too.
I don't remember this. Like, I remember him singing, but I don't remember this far on. Was it just restart? Or is that the end? Who knows? Kind of feel like this bit of the song here might be the end. There we go, is that the end? No, that's not the end. I feel like that might be it then. I'm just gonna say that's it, yeah. Begin the game again, and then we're gonna do that again and say I'm not sick of the gag yet.
Just a step through this door, Stanley thought to himself.
Okay.
That's all I need. If I can make it through this door, I can make it through them all.
I don't remember this dialogue. I don't remember that dialogue at all. That's another thing as well, like there's a point where it gets just really freaking confusing. Just like knowing what to do.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his... Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office.
There we go.
But it didn't make a single difference.
This guy doesn't have a freaking
did it advance
monitor
the story in
or
any
anything.
way.
Or I guess like some people don't actually have, yeah. So we're privileged enough to actually have our own freaking office. Hell yes. Right, let's do this again. And say we are not sick of this gag yet, because why would we freaking be?
At first,
Can I get this dialogue quicker? There we go.
He'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was.
I guess it's more obvious now, seeing as though they spent 15 million years making this game. They freaking missed that.
The nature of video game structure.
It definitely was a bug though, and then they just thought, okay, well let's just put this in there. There's no way this was actually intentional, right? There are two windows I can see, so maybe could you actually go through that?
Why don't we take a
window
minute
there?
just to drink it all in?
Is there actually any way you can go? Is it just like a small...
What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
I think it's, yeah, it is a... Jesus Christ, actually freaking scared me then. I am not sick of the gag.
Then in that case, we'll continue.
Hell yes.
But now, here comes the real question. What do you think would have happened if you had told me that you wanted this to stop? Do you think it would have been particularly
I'd like to say I remembered pressing no would do this, but I didn't.
Rephrased it superficially to fit that answer. Perhaps you never would even have thought of it if I hadn't brought up the issue in the first place.
Yes, indeed.
Now, think about it. Will it be worth it for you to restart and then come back here just to do the other option?
Already freaking done that, mate. Don't need to do it again.
Time. What if the other option is even longer?
This takes some time. I mean, in this freaking Ultra Deluxe version, where the graphics look this good,
and this is
look at these amazing graphics.
You just played the other option, and now you've come to see what happens in this one.
Exactly.
So, what do you think? Which choice was the better one?
I mean, unless you start singing, mate, clearly yes is freaking better.
First playthrough, how tantalizing it would be not knowing what happens when you pick the other option.
I'm starting to really hope that there is actually like a freaking sheet that shows you.
The other option is really
like it's just question marks for now, but when you unlock an ending, it shows you that. Because this is an ending.
I'm just going to say that no one who's listening to this is lucky.
That's fine, mate.
I've built up the other option so much that I'm going to stop talking and leave you to your decision whether to come back here, continue with the game, or just sit in this spot forever and ever.
And ever.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you very much, mate. I'm not drinking, so that doesn't really work. Can I do anything else with this? Okay, we'll stay here for another 5 seconds. Nothing. Okay, that's great. Begin the game again. So... that's pretty much everything I remember from just this first bit. Actually, there is one more thing that I could do.
Was it a sign of something?
I'm just getting different dialogue all the time now.
He hoped very much that it was.
I know that awaiting input that we did is something, but I have to get relatively through the game to do the last one. I guess I can just, yeah, I can just... there we go. Oh! It does continue. Oh yeah, that freaking door wasn't there? Isn't there, like, this game can be quite scary sometimes. Like, that's why I like it as well. Because it's like, it is relatively quite scary. Like, it genuinely can be quite a terrifying game. It's like, there'd be nothing here. This is all inside our head, obviously. Oh?
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I said left before, right? Hopefully. So can I... is it easier to just jump up everything, then? Okay, do I... I think initially, I'm just going to go and do exactly what he wants me to do. If I remember something on the way, then I'll do that thing. But for the first one, I kind of want to do exactly what
Yet there was not
I
a
should
single
do.
person here either.
Do not alter without consulting whiteboard manager.
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office.
Get Chris out of the broom closet.
There.
I wonder what that's talking about. Bi-quarterly post-review? Review of the review? I wanted to read that. Using slides to assure employees that everything is okay. Make sure your slide has a slick blue graphic on the header. Throw some bevel and all the text. Freaking Comic Sans, come on now, okay? Everyone is unique, you most of all. Hell yes. I can't see myself when I look down. The narrator might mention that at some freaking point. I think these might be new. Number of slides on this slide. Slides, charts, charts and slides. Amazing. Ah. What is this then? This looks like a wonderful place. Let's go in, shall we?
Into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Hell yes. No, I kind of like this, man. I'm kind of gonna freaking stay in here for a bit. Yeah, let's just
nothing here. No choice.
Let's just enjoy this, shall we?
To follow.
Yeah, again, like when you. I guess as we're gonna be in here for a while, I'll just speak about the game a bit. When you press E and when you left click, it obviously change if you're playing on console, and maybe it's on. I doubt it's on phone. Maybe like the original one.
Stanley was still just sitting in the broom
but again, like he's just sitting at his desk at this point. Like he's sitting at his desk because no matter what you play, the interact bar, both the interact buttons just
as it is. He's literally just
do a sound of like you pressing a keyboard button. Sweet FA, exactly what I'm freaking doing, mate. Family friendly stream here though.
Are you really still in the broom closet?
Yes,
standing
of
around
course
doing
I am.
Nothing?
This is amazing.
Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
I really hope there's a freaking achievement for this. There's only about 12 achievements though. You're really confused? I'm really freaking confused. I mean, look at these pipes up here. We haven't seen these pipes yet.
Anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley,
this is definitely improved, yeah.
Closet,
I'm just realizing now these graphics are definitely improved. So I guess they might have remastered like the actual main bit again.
This closet is of absolutely no significance to the story.
I wonder how you get to the new stuff though.
I never would have thought to mention it.
Yeah, you didn't mention it, right? You didn't say like Stanley walked past the broom closet.
To you, this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom
there we go,
closet
and I'm a
ending?
famous freaking line.
The broom closet ending was my favourite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
So it's again like the narrator is just talking to you, the player. So this is like
Stanley
Stanley's.
was fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He probably
That was freaking uncalled for. How dare you, mate?
That's how stupid he is. That
what was the reason for
also,
that?
Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Okay, calm down. You didn't need to freaking mention that. Now everyone freaking knows. Come on now. I'm just going to be in this freaking corner crying.
About what's going on right now.
I am dead. You are correct.
You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit.
I mean, some might say I was dead the moment I clicked new game.
Of some sort shut down your central nervous system.
Anyone that's never heard this game or never played it probably doesn't know what I'm talking about, but most of the things I'm saying are kind of a reference to the game.
Nearby, so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose.
I mean, you can see me moving,
Anyone
right?
Who happens to be nearby, the person at this computer is dead. They have fallen
I can really freaking open the door from all the way over here. I guess here, yeah, but then you can't close it again.
It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic
there's no one here, mate.
first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming. So that
I'm awful at games, so this is exactly my kind of freaking game right here.
On them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
Not really, mate. Is that... I think that might be the end, but then don't you like just walk back in, right?
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before.
Well, you say that. Oh, a broom closet.
You too.
Oh, yes. That is amazing.
I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish.
I actually do have a freaking little toy monkey.
You can hammer out the details.
The thing from
I'm
Toy
not
Story.
Particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
Okay, I think that's fine. Once again, we'll wait 5 seconds. I think it's probably about 5 seconds. I don't think it'll be longer than 5 seconds just because they know people aren't probably going to wait more than 5-10 seconds if there's no dialogue. I think that's everything. Oh, a broom closet. Okay, we're fine. Oh, a broom closet. Okay, we're fine, yes. I don't think there's any more. We can't go back. Let's continue.
Coming to a staircase,
and again, yeah, we are actually doing this stuff.
To his boss's office.
We are just fully... Obviously, as I said, stuff along the way we can do... That the broom closet ending really wasn't an achievement, really? Or maybe there's just some more stuff to it. Executive bathroom. You can just go in here now. This is just openable straight away. Have I done something specifically to allow me to open it? I remember this being quite a difficult room to get into, the hell? Because the boss knows that what the boss says goes. If the boss suffered losses, then that's... Let's try this again. Because the boss knows that what the boss says goes, if the boss has suffered losses, then that's what the boss chose. Jesus. My frickin' brain. It's only coming out to frickin' 6 PM in the afternoon. 6 PM in the morning will be a bit frickin' weird now, wouldn't it? Do I try this? I'm not going to try this because I feel like I'm going to freaking fail. So there's a bit where you can actually like walk back and go out of the thing.
Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked,
yeah, very
unraveled,
strange.
Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark
very
secret
excited to see
was
where the
being
new
held
stuff comes
from
into
him?
play.
What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him.
2222.
And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number.
2847. Let me try...
But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
427. Okay, no. I've actually forgotten it. Was it like 0827? No. 8427? I've genuinely forgotten. I wanted to see if like 427 did something.
Twiddling his thumbs, trying to input anything.
Yeah, I remember that he does actually
useless, since he could never
import
possibly
it.
know that the combination
2845.
was 2845.
I kind of want to stay here a bit longer though, because I don't think I've ever actually listened to this. So let me just type in 284. I don't think I've heard if there's any dialogue after that.
2845.
Is that the end? Again, it's usually about every 5 seconds if there is any dialogue. Oh, wait, a tiny bit longer? Okay, I don't think there's any more.
Yet incredibly,
there we go.
by simply pushing random
yep,
buttons
simply
on
pushing
the
random buttons, exactly what I did. This is very dark, the hell?
By sheer luck. Amazing.
That was never that dark before, was it?
Passageway.
That was completely freaking pitch black. I don't remember that being pitch black before. I thought that would be like the first new thing. The hell? Can I interact with this again? I cannot. The fact that like doing stuff like that probably will do something in this game more than others is very exciting, because I'm always like someone that just looks at every freaking nook and cranny, especially with a game as good as this. Can't wait to see what reviews this gets actually, like see if this actually gets better reviews than the original. Yeah, stuff like this, like watching people on YouTube that never actually go over here or just see if there's like anything. I know there's like a mask from Payday, like a Payday mask Easter egg somewhere. I didn't actually have a look at the Easter eggs. Maybe after this first video I can have a look at the Easter eggs. Yeah, I might end this video. So for people on YouTube, I probably will end up making these a tiny bit longer. I guess I'll see when people have like the just 100% how long it takes relatively. So obviously it will take 10 minutes for some people, 10 hours for some people, depending on what choices you make and stuff like that.
This question would not go unanswered for long.
Let's see the freaking answer. Can I can.
Whoops.
Oh.
No. Never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me. Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office? Well, that's a great question. I just can't wait to find out.
Okay, well that makes me think there's actually going to be something else here then. Now the game knows I've done that, and then maybe if I step out, something's actually going to happen? And to step out and then like everything's broken.
It's your boss's office. Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just exactly what it is. What a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling that you have. An incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow.
This might be new for the Ultra Deluxe, I don't know.
I'm bolted to the edge of my seat.
Hell yes. I think it's 2845, wasn't it? Or maybe now it can be 0427? Oh, there's gotta be something with that, right? There's freaking gotta be. Okay, well I don't need to do literally everything right now. We're not freaking 100% in the game today.
Incredible. Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again. Ladies and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this?
Who knows? Going completely freaking off the script. I mean, I guess this guy does actually have the script.
Sure,
okay, I'll do this.
This time Stanley will walk forward into the spooky corridor, won't he?
Well, as you say it like that, mate, I kind of feel like I want to go back up now, to be honest. Let's go back up.
Did you think we were going to
there we go.
Down the spooky corridor? No. It's time once again to go back up in the elevator.
Oh, this is brilliant.
I can't even begin to
This is my
grapple
favourite
with
bit of the
what
game
might
so
be up
far.
there. Is it the boss's office again? Or what if it's the boss's office this time? The
Oh, that's
suspense is
brilliant.
killing me.
Oh, that's so good. I wonder what's going to be up here. By any chance, might it be the boss's office? Nah, surely not. Unfreaking heard of. You ready for this? Oh my god, wait. No way. Oh my god, no way. In the boss's office? We even
It's
got
the
a cool little
boss's
freaking sound effect thing.
This absolutely changes everything for me. Give me a timeout here for a minute while I process this.
Oh, Stanley Parable, please hold. Oh my god, this game. Jesus Christ. Oh, this is brilliant. Hell yes. I really want one of them duck things. I think it would be cool to have, like, just for,
Okay,
like
I'm
AFK,
ready.
right? Something that
I'm
can, like,
prepared
press a
to
button for
embrace
you
this
or
stunning
click.
revelation and to move forward with... No, wait.
Imagine if this is just the dev doing the voice lines.
I need more time to process.
I don't think so, because I think he was originally... Because like, this is the third release, because originally it was like a... What's it called? Like a mod for Half-Life 2? Half-Life 1? And I think it was the same voice actor, so... Oh no, I think it was a different voice actor, so I don't think it is them doing it. Plus, on the Ultra Deluxe, there's a much, much bigger freaking...
All right. I have fully come to terms with it.
What's it called?
I have made space in my worldview for this
I guess it's
astonishing
people making
new
the game?
reality.
Company making the
As
game?
before, I turn to your expert
crows,
eye
crows,
for
crows.
gripping narrative, Master Stanley.
Hell yes. I kind of want to do it again, to be honest. That's nothing. Isn't there, like, you can close the door again or something? I forget. I always check this. Make sure we can't leave. So no, there is one thing where you just completely just play the game backwards. I mean, I'll try it until we don't get a dialogue anymore, because obviously,
Going back
eventually,
down in the elevator.
we won't get the dialogue anymore.
Anticipated? I mean, sure, now it's obvious, but you have to understand that 30 seconds ago, this kind of thing had
Oh
never
my
been
God.
attempted before. I had no frame of reference to even
I
anticipate.
wonder how many people have actually done this,
That's
because,
just
I mean,
how
I've seen
revelatory
literally
Stanley's
countless amount of
decision-making is.
videos of,
A
like,
breath
doing
of fresh
everything.
air in a
I mean, it's gotta be
landscape
an
of
Ultra Deluxe
storytelling.
thing,
Those
because
grow stale
I'm pretty
and
sure that I've
repetitive.
seen probably about at least 90% of every single thing you can do in the original game. That's gotta be. Is he gonna say anything about going down the spooky corridor? Okay, he said nothing there. Let's go up again. Okay, that's... I was about to say that's sad, but I mean all of that just for that thing. Like, just that small freaking set bit of the game. Oh,
You know what?
never mind.
I've just thought of something. Hold on, let's stop for a moment. Don't you realize?
The hell?
It's the anticipation, Stanley.
Here we
You
go.
and I, we have no way of knowing what will be at the top of this elevator, but the suspense, the agony of waiting and anticipating and having to
please be
guess,
something
that's
different.
the
Please
real
change it.
thrill. Oh, I simply don't want to let that feeling go. It's so precious, so fleeting.
Or like
Why
you get
don't
to
we
the
take
boss's
this
office and he just
elevator
completely
ride
freaking
nice and
freaks out.
smooth?
Oh, Jesus Christ,
There
okay.
we go. Isn't this so much more exciting?
Will I
You know,
press down
Stanley, it
while
seems
going
like
up?
nowadays the only thing that audiences want is to be shocked as loudly and frequently as possible. They want
I
big,
saw one video on it.
explosive moments flung right in their faces from the very moment that things get started.
It might not be, I don't know. I
Hesitation.
mean, it could have been
Where's
in
the
that light. I mean,
trust in audience
it's something
to build
that
a
it's just so
slow and
obscure that you
nuanced
wouldn't really do
appreciation
this,
of the
would you?
story, the characters. Why aren't we given time to imagine the surprises? To have to think and to anticipate.
I mean,
and
it
then
was
to
quite
marvel at the
surprising when we
eventual
weren't going at a
reveal.
freaking snail's pace
This
above
is
the elevator. I mean, I don't
storytelling,
like
Stanley.
lifts. I
What
really
you
don't
and
like the
I are
fact that
doing
when
right
you're
now,
this high,
this is
that's
the
all
most
of that down there, and it's just like a
exciting
small
narrative
cog
to
that
be
needs to break
developed
to
in
drop down
years.
again.
And it's really all because of you.
I want to go there.
You're the one who took this
Where
bold
is that?
step of revisiting the
Where the hell
exact
is that?
same locations over and over. Truly,
That doesn't look
I
familiar
mean
at all.
This is unique and different. It's not like anything else out there. You see, I want stories that surprise me, Stanley.
It'd be cool if, like, eventually you get jump abilities. I think that would break the game, because there's some things that actually do just break the game.
Unimaginative drivel all the time, and we all know it. Which is
I wonder if
why
they've added
so
stuff in the bits where, like, when people broke the original game, I wonder if that's actually going to be a choice now.
That's why people like you so much, Stanley. Because you're not afraid to spit in the face of tradition. You're a rule.
Oh, you don't realize how freaking long this elevator thing is?
Which is why...
Is it here? No, not here.
This on you, but,
I think we are going a bit higher.
I've gathered a little press conference for you, so that you can talk about your work and your storytelling and your life. Yes, I know you're not much for the public eye, but I thought it would especially mean a lot to the people who have been following you from the beginning. They really look up to you, Stanley. I don't know if you realize the impact you have on them. This is the kind of gesture that might leave a tremendous impact on them for the better. Oh, good.
Where the hell is this? Okay, this is definitely an Ultra Deluxe thing. Jesus Christ, these graphics.
The press conference should be just around the corner here.
This is definitely an Ultra Deluxe thing. World's healthiest human being, Ultrix revealed how we did it, the pyramids. Live, the guy who went to Mars. Oh, Ultrix revealed, I get it. I freaking get it. I was like, well, them two are funny. I don't really get the freaking first one being funny. I freaking get it now. All Eyes on live on stage? Hell yes, that's so popular. It needed freaking 4. An evening with world peace, baby.
Ah,
the
yes,
Stanley.
Oh, just through this door.
The Stanley Parable Stanley tonight live on stage. Can't wait to freaking see who that guy is. He sounds awesome. Wait, it's me? Oh, of course he's freaking awesome if it's me then. Jesus, okay. Okay, game. Doing great. A conversation with Alexander the Great. Of course he's freaking doing great.
Are you ready? I've told them you're going to speak a little bit about the nature of surprise in storytelling.
Welcome, Stanley.
And what it means to craft a truly unpredictable narrative. Oh, don't worry. You'll do great. Just be yourself and speak from the heart.
With the dude who came up with pizza.
I'm proud of you, Stanley.
Oh my god.
Okay. It looks like they're ready for you. Go get them.
Well, you see, narrator, mate. You're kind of giving me... I mean, cool. A little stage. Going onto the stage, speaking to the people that freaking love Stanley, apparently. I also want to go up this way. But what I want to do initially, I guess... I do want to do this initially, yeah. I think this is more... I'm more curious to go up there, but I feel like... Oh, it takes a while, doesn't it? It takes a while to get here. Like, it actually does just take a while to get here, so I'm going to go up here. It might not be anything. Oh god, that's nothing though, is it? Okay, I'm just going to risk this. And I will go here. I don't think I'm going to be doing the second bit here in this video. Because I still actually want to finish it. Yeah, let me do this. Or am I not doing this? Never mind, this isn't a thing that I need to do. Break a leg, champ. Oh, this is just... I'm being an idiot. I thought I was doing like a little freaking... Like a, what's it called? Like a Zoom call or something. But that is just my little stage thing. So I do actually go up here and then go on the actual stage. My apologies. Or I guess... Kind of good, because there's not 2 options. I only need to do this once. I guess the game knows as well. Takes a long time to get here. My ears are bleeding. That's a bit better. Hello, people. Hello, people that definitely are mannequins. Let's have a speech, shall we? Let's go. All of the wonderful words that Stanley says. There we go. That was nice, wasn't it? How freaking nice was that? Any new dialogue?
All of his co-workers were gone.
Oh, come on. Back to the freaking basic.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a
So
memo.
every time the input received actually continues, right? So I just need to find... So it's the 3rd one now. Or is, yeah. So it initially starts. So the next one should be already 2. I don't remember where it is, though. Oh, it's not any of them. I think... No, because I checked that one. It's like the boss's office PC. Just before you go into it is one, and then the last one... The hell? This isn't right at all, is it? This should be where the door thing is. Where the hell is this? I don't remember this at all. Why is it like this? What have I done for this to happen? I kind of thought maybe because there's an ending where you go to like the old one. The old original Stanley Parable. Which I guess is the old one now. Yeah, this is really... Could I even crouch in the original? I can't even remember.
When Stanley came to a set of
okay,
two
I can't do
open
that.
doors, he entered
I
the
do
door
go
on
into
his
the left. I do that. Oh, we'll go into the broom closet again in case something different happens.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Don't recall
Feeling a
anything
wave
in
of
this room.
disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer. Oh no, oh no.
Oh
no,
yes,
no,
okay,
no,
here we
not
go.
again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and
Is this
wait for you
it?
to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much
You go
in
through
this
that
room.
window into the
Please
other office.
Take your time.
What? Take your time? Okay. We'll stay here for 10 seconds and then see if he says anything else. I don't think he does say anything else. Another 5 seconds. The paintings. Yeah, I don't remember that bit at all. Maybe I mean, I probably did see it. I just don't remember it. Yeah, you can't go back sadly now. If only there was a way to, like, replay the first bit of the game another 15 times. There's no way we can do that now.
Stanley walked upstairs to his
I have been through the
boss's
window,
office.
like the initial window, that bit where you go out and he's like, you sick of this guy, get yes or no. I have done that bit. Well, you might have seen that, I don't know. Can I? Yeah, I can just go. I swear, like, initially, this was actually quite a hard room to open. Well, like, you had to do something specific. I can't remember what it is, though. I mean, it doesn't matter now, clearly. Oh, it is! I've still got to do 2, though. The last one is in your office, so where's the second to last one? It's got to be... Okay, well, when I... Wait. What? This opened when you did the thing going in there and coming out again. Is the game... Is it meant to be like this? You can turn them. I don't remember turning the paintings. I don't think I've ever done that. This, I'm so confused because all the bits that I'm doing at the moment is stuff... They're like way later in the freaking game. That's weird. Is that meant to be like that? Yeah, this is really weird for me. Why are all of these things working? I guess just specifically I've managed to do specific things that... Okay, we're going up and down. With the room with the 2 computers you turned off. Okay, we can try that. Probably not in this stream, though. I will be, probably not tomorrow, but the day after that. We continue in this. This is different as well. I remember this room, but I don't remember actually being able to go in the lift. I guess the new stuff is stuff like if there's a door that you can open in the original one, you can now open that door and go into new stuff. So I guess this is the second new thing. Is the guy actually talking through this elevator music? Oh, the freaking narrator's actually humming to it. Okay, I guess that's cool. Is this just ever gonna finish? Oh, here we go. Amrin. Oh, I kind of, yeah, I do remember that now. I kind of do remember that and it going to just like the same place again. Okay. I guess that's why they allowed you to just go through there? Because it doesn't do anything?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud.
2845, yes. No,
he began
not that.
wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf,
Oh, is this?
looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded
okay,
the
well, this is different. I was going to put the code in before we finished.
His feet.
The style
so
looks
the boss
different.
had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 28. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly
Hopefully
as
that was the
possible,
end of this dialogue.
He didn't even have a single minute
just wanted to get
just
this.
let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy. So he
Yeah, there are more
relaxed
things in the game. This is the Ultra
with
Deluxe
some
version, the one
calming
that came
new
out
age music.
literally today. It came out an hour and 10 minutes ago. Calming new age music. I think there's like 30 different endings. Like, that's endings in the game. So we've already, like, that bit with the chair was definitely new. You can tell by, like, just the game looking better.
And rejuvenated, Stanley calmly
Oh, I was really questioning what the hell was happening, but yeah, of course I put the code in. So why are the shadows freaking moving down? I will try this once, doing this. I'm conscious that we're getting close to when the video is actually meant to come out. You do have to be fast. Type the code in before he finishes talking. Yeah, I've just done that. You know what? Let's just leave that, yeah.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control
I will
Facility.
do that. I will not be escaping yet. Lovely. Might be missing a few things. I mean, I can't remember literally everything in the game.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Oh yes, it's kind of cool, like
What
the first time
horrible
being here is
secret
actually
did
the
this
first
place
proper time.
hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the
We're trying to look for
strength to
427.
find
Wasn't there
out?
one of them that says like they're dead or something, right? Where's that as well? There's a third platform there. I don't think you ever actually get there, or do you? No, this is like an elevator here, right?
Now the monitors
It's like
jumped
the
to
monitors
life, their true nature revealed. Each
trying to
bore
find
the
this
number
second
of
to
an
last
employee in the building. Stanley's co-workers.
awaiting input thing.
The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of
Where
them,
is it?
eternally monitored in this
Oh, another thing
place
before he says the code. Well, I didn't
nothing.
do that because that was different dialogue. He was saying. I didn't even know there was different dialogue. I guess there's alternate dialogue for everything, basically. Maybe not this bit here. I think it's around here, right? There's one that says, like, they're dead or something. I can't see it. I wonder if there is actually one of these where you can just see someone in there. I'm sure that there's one that says they're deceased or something, right? I'm sure there is. Well, there's Fired over there. Okay, well, let's not worry about that. Oh, yeah, here. There we go. Oh, I do go to the third thing.
It was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time?
Or am I?
Was this the only reason he
should
was
be like
happy
around
with
here.
his boring job? That his emotions had
Until
been
it changes?
manipulated to accept it blindly?
For... Oh, I see me. I'm looking at me. Employee 427. Pretty much in the center of the freaking screen right now. My room is quite dark. The hell? Imagine like you just see myself. That would be really cool. Like if you just saw you in the freaking office.
He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it?
I
Was it
typed in
even
3 numbers
possible?
while he was talking
Had
just
he
to make sure I got all the
truly
dialogue.
spent
Then
his entire life
I typed it literally a
utterly
second, like
blind
as the
to the
freaking
world?
text came up saying the number. So I did get the thing saying it was in such a rush that he typed it
Here
in
was
quickly, and then the music
proof,
happened.
The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad.
I wonder if you could do anything
or
with this now.
content. Walking.
Is one of
eating,
these maybe the
working,
last ones?
All of it monitored and
The last
commanded
awaiting
from
input.
this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life.
Only gotta
For
find one more, 'cause I know the last
would
one is
dismantle the
in my
controls
office.
once and for all.
Okay, maybe when I turn on the thing. No, turn it off the thing, right? I'm turning it off, so I guess we're not going to be doing that, because turning off just means I just leave straight away, yes. I guess if you haven't seen the game before, then probably go and watch someone... This is all very different. Someone that hasn't played the game before, like the first time, yeah, so we're turning it off. Is the correct thing to do, right? So that's me actually doing everything the narrator wants me to do. And I kind of want that to be the first thing that I do, actually, just going through that same path. Again, doing stuff that I know on the way. I think we got 3 achievements? Maybe 4. I mean, I imagine we get an achievement now, yeah.
And a rising chill of uncertainty.
So that's 4 achievements already.
Was it over?
There's probably isn't 12. There's probably a bit more than 12. I just remember 12 for some reason.
Yes.
Maybe that's a different game.
He had won.
I had won!
He had defeated the machine.
I've defeated the Stanley
Unshackled
Parable.
himself
Hell
from
yes.
someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers
I can't even
gone?
freaking begin
How had he been
to imagine
freed
how
from
many
the
puzzles
machine's
left unsolved
grasp?
in
What
the
other
original
mysteries
freaking
did
game
this
I realize I am
strange
playing now,
building
yes.
hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized
Oh, how
none
good
of
is this gonna
mattered
look
to
now?
him.
Would they
For it was
have
not
upgraded this?
knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness.
Maybe?
Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go.
Is a house
what
over
to
there?
do, or how
Another thing I always thought is, when you
Whatever
come out
life
here,
he
can you
lived,
actually just
it will
go
be
directly to the left or the right and actually go somewhere?
That was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth
Well, they might have
knowing.
actually upgraded this a tiny bit.
Stanley stepped through the open door.
Yes, I have. Okay, there was not a little freaking parking bit there before.
Stanley
Okay,
felt
so
the
immediately
cool breeze upon his skin.
there's a cutscene.
The feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen.
Hell yes.
And Stanley
Was
was
happy.
happy.
That is the freaking main thing. Anything else happen now, or does it just send me back to the beginning? Achievement unlocked, beat the game. Hell yes. Now thinking about it, that probably should have been the last thing that I do, but I kind of... I mean, I guess I can maybe end the freaking series with that again. Who knows? Well, let's just see what actually... I kind of really do want to get this awaiting input,
wind
though.
blew outside and perhaps
Another
rain struck,
freaking
and if it did,
different
it stopped
dialogue.
shortly after. Stanley
There we
hoped
go.
that he would
We
one
got
day
it.
see weather.
Input received, but we can't go back in here, right? Okay, so we just need to reload the game. And then a my thing. Yep, there we go. Another freaking ending done. Hell yes. There's a few sad endings, yeah. Welcome Stanley to heaven. Hell yes. I didn't realize it was this one, yeah. So I don't think you can do anything here. I think you literally just press buttons. I guess mute the stream if you're watching this now and you don't want to know, or the video if you don't want to know. There's one where it's like the whole thing is... So that there's a woman narrator at some point, and then she's saying like, oh, Stanley can't work without the narrator can't work without Stanley. There's the thing where like Stanley just standing there in the room where you go through the left or the right door. The camera's like above the freaking scenery, and then the narrator says when Stanley went to a set of 2 open doors, he opened the door on his left, and then Stanley just stands there and the narrator's saying like, oh Stanley, I can't move, I can't continue the story if you don't, you need to work with me here. It's actually really sad, like a lot of people cried with that, like it was probably one of the best endings. Like that to me is the penultimate, or the ultimate, not penultimate, that is second to last, the ultimate, as in the actual main ending. I do believe this is everything though, so I guess we'll go to the menu, because this sadly is going to be the end of the stream, a bit of a shorter stream, but I do want this game to actually come out today. I would have played another game now, but I do want to end this stream so I can actually just get straight onto editing this and uploading this today, so if you're here now, then I guess you've seen it, but this will be on YouTube. Hopefully at about 9 o'clock. It'll probably take me about 20-30 minutes to edit it, and then 20-30 minutes to upload it, so I guess that's all good. So yeah, I guess I completely blanked then. I guess I'll do my outro now. So that, ladies and gentlemen, was episode number 1 of the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. I feel like we did actually a decent amount of stuff already. I guess we played through the start to the finish of the game. We beat the game essentially already, which is very cool, and we got one new thing, or one new full path, or I guess we've seen that we can go into the deluxe toilet, apparently. That's the thing that we can do. We can also go into the area with the elevator. I didn't know that was just something you could open now. And I guess in the next one, I will do a few more things on the way that I know of, just like some bonus stuff, and then I guess at the end of the next video, we can do maybe the ending, the bad ending, so you press yes, and then like the mind control facility opens, stuff like that. Who knows what we're actually going to do, but that, ladies and gentlemen, ends episode number 1 of the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. I still can't believe I'm actually freaking playing this game. Like, it's concrete now. Now that I've done that extra bit, it's now concrete that this game is still elite, and even more elite than it was 9 years ago. Jesus Christ, freaking 10 years ago next year. Either way, ladies and gentlemen, that ends episode number 1 of the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As usual, there'll be a link in the description in front of yourself. But for now, hopefully you've enjoyed. Please like, please subscribe for our brand new. This is the boy Boss Fatwod. Thanks for watching, as always. Peace.